What you see here is another table taken from my book, End of Days in Bible Code. The book will indulge you and inspire you for the coming days of the Messiah. So all these tables really have to do with Messianic code, showing clearly what the pupil of the Vilna Gaon says in his book, Kol HaTor, the voice of the third Dab, which clearly shows that before the Messiah, new ideas, especially to do with Hebrew letter, with the Gematria, secrets, codes, all of this will be revealed. Definitely part of it, because it's like introduction to the time of Messiah, and things will be much, much more. So let us see very interesting table, and you will see that it is also very significant. Why? Because all the idea of the codes basically has to do with science, also with Kabbalah, definitely, because all the idea of Bible code come from Kabbalah. You see, the great Kabbalist, Moshe Cordovero, Rokeach, Rabbeinu Bachia, 800 years ago already brought it, because this is one of the ways the Torah is learned. So what we see today with the discovery of so many things, so we have clear sight into this connection of, in Hebrew, Mada and Kabbalah, science and Kabbalah, and the real example for it is called Bible code, called Bible code, based on science, definitely, and the ideas, Kabbalah, so you have your code, and Kabbalah, and definitely is the basis of the Torah. Now those codes, the Bible code definitely shows the honor of God. This is the purpose of creation. Very famous verse that God said, I created the world for my honor. So the honor of God one can see in the Torah, which contains so many secrets, so many ideas. And all of this really started in the year 5736, which is 1976, when Professor Elia Rips and Don Witzum heard about this phenomena from Rabbi Yaniv, about interesting findings of codes by Rabbi Weismandal. And when they heard about this, immediately they used the computer, definitely the programs, and they found many, many interesting things to do with the end of time. Then, what is so interesting, what you see in this table is best meetings of three words: Messiah in Hebrew Mashiach, code in Hebrew Tzofen, and again Messiah. Interesting. That is down here. But two Messiahs will not quite fail. There's Messiah, son of Joseph, son of Ephraim, who will pave the way for the son of Jesse, for the other Messiah. Very interesting. So this is why you see that the code, which basically is combination of science and Kabbalah, really this is the basis of the discoveries to do the time is the Messiah. Very interesting. Then you know the Messiah, Elijah will come. But the most important this table is the appearance of the word teshuvah, repentance. As the purpose of all these things is that Jews and the whole world will realize that the Torah, which was the blueprint of creation, the Torah that we are told that the world was created with the Torah. And but the Vilna Gaon says that past, present, and future is in the Torah. Everything which was and which is and will be in the Torah, because Torah was the program, the blueprint with which the Torah was created. So what you see is exactly this idea. You see Messiah here, Torah. and you see the year when it started, 97 second, 5736, and this came out of the discoveries, came from this year, 1976, and 5736. The honor of God came out clearly. This is the purpose of creation, very famous. God created the world, and in fact, Kabbalah says that the verse which have few verse for the creation of the world. So it's written, God created the world, formed it, did it. So we know quite well, according to Kabbalah, there are different kind of worlds, emanation, formation, creation. And this is the purpose of creation, that people will see the honor of God. And one can see through the Torah and all these revelations which comes out, no doubt, brings the honor of God. So very interesting and important and significant table, as I said, best meeting of Messiah, God and Messiah, clearly showing the connection of the cause to Messiah, as we saw in other table, that the codes are basically messianic codes. So, as I said, many more tables one can find in my book, End of Days in Bible Codes, Amazon.com, as it. And Kindles, one can read it there, get by Kindles books. And in my site, GlazersonBooks.com. So, as I said, very interesting. Another table which clearly saw that these discoveries of the codes clearly show these connections in science and Kabbalah, which clearly comes out in the phenomena of the Bible code.